test of sorts, really. Just trying to see how all the streaming setup is going. So I'm just gonna be hanging out and playing some March of Rally. Don't know if my stream's actually working though, so probably just end up playing regardless. Probably kick off in like 30 seconds. Let me just fix this. The music in this game is really good. That'll keep you going until I'm actually playing. Okay. Just trying to find the place where you select the game. Cool. Let us begin. It's pretty colors to begin with. Or it was at some point. Sorry. I have my racing wheel plugged in, so it's messing things up. There you go. Why would you run towards the sliding car, guys? It's bad for your health. So, the specific car that I've been racing is very sort of stable and easy to drive, except it doesn't like to get sideways, which is irritating because halfway through a corner, you pretty much hit a dead stop, or if you overcook it going in, you end up just coming out backwards. Then of course there's always the things that are your fault. It's like here, it just doesn't want to swing in even though I just gave it a good one of handbrake. Still relaxing though. And there, it's overcooked. And completely lose traction. That's good though. I like that. And this. It's definitely one of those games where when you get it right, it feels really good. That's what I was talking about halfway through the corner. It kind of just dies on you. Oh well. Yeah. Oh no. It's trying to correct itself. So recently, I started learning how to, in actual Sims, control the snap oversteer, and then getting the car back in line once it tries to correct itself by doing a very quick counter steer. What I used to do before was I used to go up a gear and just sort of let it slow itself down before counter steering, but you end up losing a lot of time, especially like in the middle of Spa when you're going through those left-right combinations. Now, what I started doing was upshifting very quickly and then downshifting again to get a little bit more wheel spin. And oh, this is nice. And very sort of being very busy on the wheel. As soon as it starts correcting itself and bringing itself back in line, snapping. And it seems to be working. It works very well in ACC, especially with warm tires. Should probably stream some racing at some point. 9 seconds off the pace, guys. The music in this game is so good. Is that a Dorito? Trouble. Yeah. This is beautiful. Just take a cruise through here. So nice, so peaceful. Till the end someone's life. Jeez. Kind of like what you do with the crowds here. Like you can't actually hit them. It's sort of like in Driver, the Driver games, where you'd never actually be able to hit pedestrians and stuff. This kind of does ignore the fact that a lot of people died during like the 80s and things where rally courses were completely open. Or so I'm told. Oh, come on. Struggling. No. Close. Yeah, boy. Do you like me? That's too much. I really wonder when the synthwave trend is gonna die off again. Few new tracks on his Bandcamp. Ooh, that is nice. Ah. Yeah, Cyberthing's getting like really hard though. There's nothing ethereal about his work. And on the Outrun subreddit as well, I think he's been giving copies away of his albums, so that's really cool. I don't know if it becomes tiresome to always listen to like just pure retrowave the entire day. But for me, it just sort of blends in nicely to like work and stuff. Don't have to actually tune in that much and be attentive. Yeah, that felt good, like a good run. Wonder what that achievement's for. 2 seconds ahead, or basically a second ahead. Nice. Okay. Back in a second. Oh, I think my droid cam has frozen. I thought I was actually live this whole time. You can probably only hear my voice. And see my fat stomach. Huh? Let me try refreshing this guy. Refresh cache of current page. Ah, I'm connected to a different IP, I think. Try again. Again, this is all just experimenting around. Okay, I'm back. If it's because my phone's locking. Should be back now. I hope so. I think this is right. Sit up right now. Yeah, okay. I think that's about as good as I'll get. Hope that works now. Thanks, Test Driver Music. I'm actually just seeing you guys' chats now. You know, the game's very pretty. It's very quaint in a lot of ways. This was very relaxing. Hi, Skeen. My fat stomach was in full display there for like a long time. I think my cam was frozen. Oh well. I'll check chat a little bit later again. Let's do some driving. This is a pretty looking stage. And I can attack these corners. In Japan, the corners attack you.
Hi, I'm not Tom Scott, but I am. Hello, this is the
What
Real
has gone wrong with
Simulator.
my...
This week's guest video is from Jordan Harris,
Oh,
who is probably the
jeez.
smartest person I know.
Something
Jordan
went
is
wrong
working
with my
on a
game.
joint Harvard-MIT doctorate in medical engineering and medical physics, is researching using AI in neuroscience, and also has a channel with deep dives into AI.
There's a
and
Tom Scott
algorithms.
video playing in the
So
background.
if there was anyone I was going to trust with making a simulated
Why?
version of me, it was Jordan. But I want to take a moment to manage expectations.
Okay.
This
There you go. Calm down, Tom Scott. You're my favorite YouTuber, but I don't need you right now. Oh, it's because my controller died. Joy. We're gonna go wired now. Note to self, charge this up once every week. Right, back to it. Come on, hold it. I wish it would just kick its like tail out halfway through the corner. Boom. Ah. Okay. Next season we're gonna use something rear wheel drive. Purely rear wheel drive. That's the funny thing. It's a very cartoony sort of quaint arcade game, but the handling of the cars is it's I wouldn't say spot on and I wouldn't say some lag, but a four-wheel drive car versus something completely rear-wheeled and something turboed, you can feel those differences, which is nice. And we're sort of moving up into the tier of slightly more powerful beasts as well, some 300 horsepower machines, so we'll get to Group B in like a few seasons. The game's chill. It's relaxing. It's also why I think I enjoy sim racing a lot is just loading up like the mountain pass at sunset and jumping to an RX-7 and cruising down. There's some mod tracks in Assetto Corsa that are pulled directly from Dirt 2. So like Hong is basically just a lift from Dirt 2, and it's one of the nice little drifty tracks that starts off on like this sort of like a mountain pass area and then moves its way down to the highway. And doing that in Assetto Corsa with like actual sim handling is fun. Although it's definitely a lot more fun in Grid because you get to just whack the handbrake every single corner and slide around very easily. Grid 2 is an easier game to play than Art of Rally for some reason. Oh, come on, hold it. One second. Okay. I'm not sure what it is about racing games. Like, Kyle Bosman used to talk about how Riptide 2, Riptide GP2, it's a game with what do you call them, jet skis? Like just like the undulations of the waves and the sort of flow around the track. or it wouldn't be the track, like the water circuit or whatever it was, would really just put him into this nice sort of state of flow. And when I played Riptide, I kind of got that feeling as well, but not as much as Kyle. I really wanted to enjoy it, but like I get it. There's a game called Agecraft. It's actually like completely free now, and so it's gone completely open source. It's a Linux only hovercraft game, and it's super basic. You know, you get a hovercraft, you get these title twisty levels, you get some AI opponents, and there are no real tiers to the crafts. Like all the crafts perform the same, but it's just that sense of flow. You know, the left and right S's and hairpins, and when you find exactly how to pitch your hovercraft into a corner, or like break early and get the rear in, and then come out the other side facing the right way. It's very relaxing. So relaxing and rewarding. It's like this nice little zen. Okay, so I might be able to finish this entire thing in first place. Let's do some repairs quickly. Use a little bit of power. Whoopsie. Don't hit the rocks. Whenever I look at big white boulders like that, I always think about something that my physics tutor told me in high school. It was something to do with the fact that like talcum powder is basically, it starts off its life as rocks in the wild that are like hosed down or cleaned and then just ground and treated. And I was like, it kind of makes sense. Like if you want to concoct a powder, it's a lot easier to just grind down a natural substance and then treat it and bleach it and things. You always reduce something from big to small. I always think about boulders like that for some reason. It always stuck with me. That tutor recently passed away. I'm not sure of what, but everyone just assumes it's COVID these days. But yeah, Mr. V. Gokul had a significant impact in my life, and I haven't spoken much about it, but it's pretty sad to see the message of his passing. It's with like 12 funeral messages coming through every day for like random people. That was the first one in like the past year that actually hit me. Mr. Gokul was a cool dude. Not an inherently cool person in a classical sense, but definitely the reason why I somehow passed physics in high school, and definitely inspired me in a lot of ways. So it's weird. I tend to think about it maybe now and then. Job. Ooh. The damage is pretty forgiving. It's not gonna wreck us off. Although we shouldn't test it. Oh, come on. Almost there. Yay. Yeah, I killed it. Sorry, I was just taking a moment to check some other stuff. Should have unlocked some cars for the next spec. Holy crap. Why? uh, funny slogan name. Juke? Yucca? Yuk? Score card. Nice. The description is pretty funny. What surprised the organizers was that his times were only 30 seconds short of first place. I should probably try this out. The liveries I'm not a huge fan of. I'd rather just go for like flat colors. Group 4. Done. Okay. Finally, Group P. Group P. Group B. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna come back some other time and do Group B proper. Like I'll dress up for that stream. Otherwise, peace out.